Hey everyone, welcome back to Unexploria. Today we delve into the icy realms of extreme temperatures as we explore the coldest cities on the planet. In this video, we are set to explore places where the mercury drops, and people must deal with an array of challenges such as health hazards, social isolation, and infrastructural degradation. From the frozen landscapes of North America to the frigid corners of Russia, these cities have earned their reputation for bone-chilling winters. Let's begin. 3,471 miles from Washington, D.C., and just 515 miles from the North Pole, our expedition begins in the northernmost town in the United States, Barrow, today officially known as Utqiaġvik. This town experiences winter temperatures that frequently dip below -28 degrees Fahrenheit. The record for the lowest temperature was set in 1923 at -56 degrees. Due to the constant icy weather, which lasts for 8 months, coupled with the nearby sea that remains frozen for most of the year, this town is completely isolated from the rest of Alaska and has no connecting roads to other settlements. The only way in and out of Utqiaġvik is via the local airport. The city has only one commercial flight per day, which comes from Anchorage. In these areas, buildings' height is limited to 2 stories, because smaller structures have fewer windows and cost less energy to heat, since cold air enters through glass more easily than through walls. Moreover, nearly all structures are built on stilts. Building directly on the ground would lead to the gradual melting of the permafrost, increasing the possibility that the entire city could disappear. However, despite these efforts, during the summer months when temperature rises, most of the buildings sink a few inches further into the ground. Our icy journey continues to Norilsk, Siberia, a place that stands literally in the middle of nowhere. The only way to reach one of the northernmost cities on Earth is by plane or by boat along the Yenisei River in the summer. Wintertime temperatures in Norilsk frequently drop below -31 degrees Fahrenheit, with a record low of -63 degrees. Built on the largest nickel and palladium deposits in the world, this city looks like one huge factory. Indeed, Norilsk is home to around 177,000 inhabitants, almost all engaged in the metallurgy sector. Norilsk is also one of the most polluted cities of the planet. The same concentration of sulfur dioxide in the air is unmatched anywhere in the world. Just keep in mind that the annual pollution level in this region is the same as the whole France. The surrounding tundra appears lifeless. The grass has disappeared, trees are withered, diseased, and burnt by the acid rain and the poisonous air. Every year, people who live in Norilsk have to deal with serious health problems. Many residents, especially kids, suffer from skin issues and respiratory illnesses. As a result, the average life expectancy is barely 60 years, a full decade shorter than the Russian norm, and the chance of getting cancer is twice that of the global average. Imagine living in a place where your health is constantly at risk. Now we turn our attention to one of the coldest cities on Earth, Yakutsk in Russia. This city, known for its subarctic climate, encounters winter temperatures that can drop below -40 degrees Fahrenheit, with the lowest recorded temperature of -83 degrees on February 5, 1891. Yakutsk's climate is so extreme that it has the potential to harm buildings, including bridges and other infrastructures. The freezing and thawing cycles can lead to the deterioration of road surfaces, often resulting in accidents and delays for vehicles and public transportation. One remarkable aspect of these freezing temperatures is the permafrost. Beneath the city, there is a 100-foot thick layer of ice that never melts, not even in summer. As previously observed, due to this phenomenon, buildings are constructed on pillars because the completely frozen ground may shift. After a few years, older structures frequently begin to droop as a result of fluctuations in the ice mass beneath their foundations. From buildings to storage facilities, countless structures built atop the permafrost soil are collapsing. By 2050, Russia might face $97 billion in infrastructure damage if the current rate of warming continues. Across the city, water pipes are strategically designed and placed above ground to prevent the water inside from freezing, avoiding issues such as burst pipes and water shortages. In Yakutsk, residents are forced to leave their cars running even when parked. If a car is left exposed in these extreme conditions, the engine might freeze within minutes, becoming unusable. It's fascinating to observe how much humans can adapt to anything life throws at them in these remote corners of the Earth. Now our frosty journey takes us to Verkhoyansk in Russia. a place renowned for withstanding extremely low temperatures. With January temperatures corresponding to Mars's yearly average, this town has acquired its notoriety as one of the coldest areas in the northern hemisphere, with temperatures that can drop below -90 degrees Fahrenheit, the city's all-time record set in February 1892. However, the harsh weather is not the only issue the roughly 1,100 inhabitants must deal with. Although the tiny population helps to create a close-knit society, it also leads to unique problems, especially those related to social isolation and loneliness. Due to the extreme remoteness, political dissidents and prisoners were exiled to Verkhoyansk during the Soviet Union, and they were forced to live extreme life conditions and isolation. As if all that wasn't enough, in 2012 the town was attacked by a super pack of 400 wolves, forcing locals to patrol the area by snowmobiles until the government could send additional help. Russian Ministry of Agriculture reported that the wolves killed more than 300 horses and over 16,000 reindeer during this raid. With one of the coldest climates in the world, a polar winter which lasts for months and such extreme living conditions, you may wonder why anyone would choose to live here. Remaining in Russia, our journey concludes to Oymyakon. Standing as a testament to human resilience, Oymyakon boasts winter temperatures that can drop below -96 degrees Fahrenheit, earning it the Guinness World Record for the coldest town on the earth. Surviving in this remote location requires a special form of perseverance. Think of people wrapped in thick layers of clothing, often trying to boil blocks of ice to turn them into drinking water. This may seem tedious for us, but it's their way of life. Temperatures in Oymyakon are so low that even electronic devices struggle to function. Batteries run down faster, and there is no signal for mobile phones. Staying outdoors in these conditions for longer than 15 or 20 minutes can lead to health problems such as skin burns, frostbitten limbs, or breathing problems. In this town, people don't need a fridge to keep their things fresh. If left outside, everything freezes within minutes. Even a fruit like an apple or a banana becomes so hard that it could be used as a hammer. Traveling through these remote areas is a dangerous task that could prove fatal. If a car breaks down while en route, it must be repaired within 30 minutes or less to prevent the engine from freezing completely. Being stuck in the open without a car in this part of the world is equivalent of dying of cold within a few hours. And there you have it. These are some of the coldest cities in the world. If you enjoyed this frosty adventure, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and let us know in the comments which icy destination intrigued you the most. Until next time, stay warm and keep exploring the extraordinary on our channel.